All right, shalom, shalom. Want to give all praise. I'm now Yahweh Bashem, Mashak Yahushua, Bashem Kakadash, to all the blood ones baptized in the new covenant for remission of sins. And today I want to bring out a quick lesson, man, showing that Paul did teach the Gentiles the law, but what? He did it step by step. He didn't just smack them over the head with every single commandment. And he didn't, condemn them for falling short. But the difference between the Gentiles and these modern Gentiles, the Gentiles in the scriptures, they never spoke against the circumcision and, called the circumcision carnal reprobates for keeping the law of Moses. Just the Gentiles in the scriptures ain't do that. It's these American Gentiles that's doing that, that's getting puffed up because they done came into this blood. They think they can boast against what? The root, man. That's in the scriptures, man. The Gentiles are not supposed to do that. So we got to be humble in this thing, man. All right? Because scriptures clearly tell you the Lord is not the author of confusion. All right? So we have Romans chapter 7, verse 2. For the woman which have a husband is bound by the law. Wait a minute. I thought Paul wasn't teaching our people the law. For the woman which have a husband is bound by the law to her husband, as long as he liveth. But if the husband be dead, she is loose from the law of her husband. See, this is why King David, wanted Uriah to die, because he knew the law. Do your homework on King David purposely sending Uriah out to battle to be destroyed so he can get that woman, man. All right, the Lord knew David's heart, man. The Lord knew David was plotting, man. All right, but according to the law, once that man is passed away, whatnot, the woman, she's not bound to that man anymore, right? This is why in the beginning, there was supposed to be no divorce. We were supposed to stay in that relationship to what they say, death do you part, right? Forever. So the Lord did give us laws on divorce as well for when you break up, but a woman, all right, she still has a soul tie with that man. That's why the scripture says she's bound to her husband until he be dead, man. All right, that's the law. So Paul was teaching law. He didn't just teach those 3 commandments in Acts 15. There was other commandments he came with too, man. And we bringing that out, man. All right, through the spirit and power of Yahushua, because a lot of brothers love to run in Acts 15, but they not bringing out those other laws taught too. Because Paul taught what? He taught our people to follow righteousness, man. Okay? So it says, for the woman which have a husband is bound by the law, by her husband to her husband, so long as he liveth. So I'm driving too, beloveds. Forgive me, because I am driving. But if her husband be dead, she is loose from the law of her husband. 1 Corinthians 7:39. The wife is bound by the law as long as her husband liveth, man. So wait a minute, Paul is pushing the law right here. He's pushing the law. All right? And that's why King David went to try to send Uriah out in battle on purpose, knowing he was going to take an L in battle. Right? So, yeah, Paul did taught the law, beloved ones. Don't get it twisted, thinking that Paul was teaching us to willfully sin. See, this is why you got to be careful with Paul. And the scriptures tell us he's hard to be understood, man. All right? So you got to balance it out with Paul. Shalom.